is Bob Pollock, the Extension Service, brought to you by Marcus and Mack, a law firm representing injured people. And he joins us from the State Farm Show complex in Harrisburg, where the State Farm Show gets underway. The official opening of the show is tomorrow, correct?
That's correct. 8 a.m.
And a
It'll
couple of young ladies,
to 9 p.m.
couple of young ladies from United will open the show with the national anthem tomorrow too, right? Tomorrow or Sunday.
That's what I understand. Yes.
Yeah, that's a big
cool.
deal. A really big deal.
It is.
So, what's Farm Show Arena look like today?
Well, things
Dark and quiet.
things may be slowed. Oh no, there's always activity. There was a fair amount of activity yesterday, and it'll even be ramping up today. And things might get delayed a little bit with people trying to travel in, and but I'm sure they'll still get there.
Yeah, there's a lot of judging going on today, isn't there?
Yes, today is a very big judging day. So fortunately, our judge for the Christmas trees came in last night, so we don't have to worry about whether he'll make it today. And so everybody will be working on that and getting all the placings, and so it'll be a busy day.
Yeah, absolutely. Are you going to be involved in any official capacity?
Well, yes, since I'm chair of the Christmas Tree Committee for this event, I have to be there for that, and then we'll oversee of course, the judge will judge, but then we've got to do all the tallying and adding up the scores, and then getting all the final placings, and there'll still be entries coming in this morning with trees, and then judging will be this afternoon. And then we'll get everything lined up and orderly and cleaned up. And then, of course, with the Christmas trees are done a little differently in that the judge he places everything, but then all the first place trees are pulled out from each of the classes. And then on Saturday and Sunday, it is the general public that comes in, and they can look at all the first place trees, and then they pick out the one that they like the best. And then those you have a little slip, and you mark that, and you put it in the box, and then on Sunday, then they'll pull those all out and add those all up, and whoever has the most points will become the grand champion.
Yeah, somebody gets the blue ribbon.
Yeah.
Cool. And of course, that goes on.
That then goes on, so the winner here, it doesn't end here. They then are able to go to the national competition. And then from the national competition, that national meeting's held every 2 years, then the winner at the national level is the grower that gets to place the tree in the White House.
Yeah. How about that? Well, all of that is going on, of course, with the Christmas trees, but the livestock, there's judging going on there today. It's a really, really busy time before the show even opens, and you're involved in that today. The food court, of course, is open, too, today, starting at noon, in case you're wondering.
Yes, that's right, noon to 9 tonight.
and of course, the show goes on then, and you'll be involved in a lot of that. You'll be able to check some things out. Have you checked out the butter sculpture yet?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes,
What'd you think of it?
Ceremony around that yesterday. It's in the main exhibit hall there, very prominent location. And there's a lot of butter there. Did you see the picture of it?
I did see the picture of it. I'm disappointed. Second year in a row, there's no cow in it.
Well, there's a little tiny calf.
I couldn't see that from the angle that I saw.
Well, there's a man and a woman and a child that are standing in front, but the man down to the left of the man, he has a little halter, and there's a little baby calf standing there.
All right, we'll give them at least credit.
I know since they don't use watercolors or anything on the butter, it's just all watercolor.
It's all very yellow. I'm looking at it right now.
Yes.
There's that. Yeah, I can see the calf now. I have a different angle on it that I'm looking at. So
yeah,
it's a little bit better.
Yeah.
All right. So that's going on at the farm show. Did you have a truckload of things to take down from Indiana County exhibitors?
I did.
Uh-huh.
We had a number of items that were in various, from nuts to clothing to crafts, and posters, and so a number of different things are being exhibited by that at least I had to haul down from our youth here in Indiana County, and then of course, all the livestock and everything that everybody brings their own animals down at the right times for the shows, since they're all spaced out.
Yeah. All right, so the farm show goes on. Meanwhile, we've got other things that are happening away from the farm show, and that includes, we've got snow happening today, and the weather takes a turn, and we've been waiting for this for a while. Sometimes we get a little bit crazy about it because it's the first time for the year, and people get out on the roadways and they're not quite used to it. But we obviously advise folks to be careful as they're out there driving about. In terms of the way that our lawns and our gardens are reacting to things like this, we're going to get super cold tonight, down to 12 degrees with this snow on top of it. And then we're going to warm up to 40 degrees come Sunday. And it's one of those freeze-thaw type of things. So it's going to get really sloppy. And we probably should stay off of the lawn, right, once it gets all soggy like that on Sunday.
Yeah, that would be a good idea. Going from, as long as the ground's firm, that's one thing. Although we can still do some damage when things are crispy on top of there as well. But yeah, best to just stay away from that for a while. It's nice that with going to these lower temperatures in the teens, nice to have snow cover on there, because that helps provide a blanket and gives plants extra protection when we do have these really cold snaps.
Yeah, well, the weather pattern that we've had so far this winter, when it's been so very, very mild, our plants are used to getting that winter cover where they can just nestle down in our lawns and our grasses and things of that nature. Is there any harm being done to them by not getting that right now?
No, I mean, usually if everything's bare, and we get down in the teens and then we go back up again, we can get some frost heaving where the ground gets colder, freezes, and then when it warms up again, then it thaws out. And so any kind of new plants, young plants that may have been just planted within the last year, or small plants, especially, perennials and things like that, those things, just that freeze-thaw action can heave them right out of the ground. So it is nice to have those mulched, and we've talked about that before, just mulching some of those plants in the fall, because then that mulch helps regulate that or smooth that out. It's not that it won't get cold, and it's not that it won't get warm, but it does that at a slower pace, and that can help prevent, and the snow cover will do the same thing, just help prevent some of that heaving that might occur.
Yeah, we're talking with Bob Pollock from the Extension Service today. He's at the State Farm Show. Farm Show is running this weekend and all the way through the week, and then next Saturday and Sunday, or just next Saturday?
Just, it finishes up at the end of the day Saturday,
so
the 8th through the 15th.
All right.
Lots of opportunities every day. Oh, and there'll be, last year it was all virtual. There's still parts of it that will be virtual this year as well. So if you're not able to come for one reason or another, then there are still parts of it that you can view online. And I think one of those, there's some activities for kids to do, and they can do that in person here, and really they're meant to help learn about different facets of agriculture, but they can do that online as well as in person this year. And then I think, like the ducks, I think that was a big hit last year because people could log in and see what the ducks were doing. So that'll be, you can see it in person or view it online.
Very good. All right. So tomorrow, January 9th, or rather Sunday, I should say, January 9th is when United's Gabby Warwick and Cheyenne Dole will be singing the national anthem, and you can watch that online too. Okay. Good shape.
There you go.
All right.
Yep.
Mr. Pollock, thanks so much. When are you coming back? You spending the whole week there? Or are you coming back?
No, I'll be back late Saturday.
All right. Well, thanks for spending some time with us this morning. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Thank you.
It is the voice of Indiana County, WCCS 101.1 FM and AM 1160. Fox News is coming up next at the top of the hour.